Hello, in this tutorial we're going to be looking at the use of conditional statements and the use of loops. So if you've downloaded the project and we press play, what exists in our level at the moment is an object called wall_gen that creates two wall sections at right angles. That's wall V and wall H, wall vertical and wall horizontal. So let's start by looking at the code. We're going to go into Visual Studio. Wall_gen is the name of the class that we're dealing with. And if we look in the CPP file, we've got code here to create a horizontal and a vertical wall. So we're going to write our first if statement. We're going to need a new variable, and I'm going to call this bool. That's boolean, so this is a variable that's only going to have two states, true or false. Make stuff. So a meaningful name there. This is the variable that will control whether or not we can make stuff. So back in our CPP file, we are going to set the value of make stuff to be true. So make stuff equals true. Don't forget the semicolon there. So in our header file, we've declared it, and then in the CPP we've initiated it. So let's write our first conditional statement. So we only want these actors to be spawned if our conditions are met. So let's write our first conditional statement. That's going to be an if statement. So first of all we write if, and then inside regular brackets we write our condition. So we want to check if the variable make stuff is equal to true. Now this isn't quite right yet. The operator equals is used to set the value of variables. So when I write make stuff equals true, I'm saying make this variable true. But I'm not trying to set a variable at this point, I'm trying to check it. The operator equals will check if the variable make stuff is equal to the value of true. So then we need to put in all of our code here inside squiggly brackets. So let's delete that last one and close off the parentheses here. So when we run this, it's going to check if make stuff is equal to true, it will make our two walls. So let's compile. And having successfully compiled, let's check if that works. So play. And this should give us the same result as before. Two right angle wall sections, a horizontal and a vertical. So let's go back into the code and see what happens when we change the variable make stuff and set that value to false. So we'll go back in, compile once more, and with that set to false, having compiled, if we play, we should see that there are no wall sections at all. Because our condition, make stuff equals true, was not met, Unreal has not executed the code that was held within that conditional statement. So that's a simple if statement. We're going to carry on next and have a look at a while statement and a for statement, which can be used for setting up loops. But the way conditions work within these is the same as within the if statement we have just created.